Fortwell Solicitors. Emreni kuku drofo. Se what's na hache. Ombe bwa uma onsaka wonkrata. Na swedi e dronsua. Eyo mukokokra. Eba ni nipa sitinemu. Eni ejumemu nsembia. Omu dimu akotelepa. Omu omre di mani pebia. Na diye nika womumponi se. No consultation fee.
Fortwell Solicitors always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad. Fortwell Solicitors also deals with long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Fortwell Solicitors is located at
Unit 1, ground floor, Katrina House, 58 Clarendon Road, London, N80DJ. Nearest tube station, Tempark Lane and Wood Green. Overground, Holmes Station. Buses 41 to Archway and 144 to Maswa Hill. For more info, call 0203 3257 030. Call our 24-hour line on 0754 8701 011. Website www.fortwellsolicitors.com.
Opening hours Monday to Friday 9:30 to 5:30 p.m.
Thursday beyond Young Milton Keynes.
Fortwell Solicitors is regulated by SRA.
Fortwell Solicitors.
You are listening to GN Radio UK.
Good morning. Yedanya kopon ase. Ede so de yakwache yasa ababehye bi nso de onim no ebina de bia dura na yeba wa kwan so Fortwell Solicitors yeba na ye ne wa betwetwe nkomo ne yebebie niema ni so de akire se de be ya obetimi ehu hawa obesidi wanamo esisi ehie na ene de so yaba se de onim no ene 25th of October 2022 ena nyame ama adepa bi asa achiye ye betwa yen discussion ade bi ebe eba wa kwan so ebina de bia no ene de so ye ba betwa so na yaba aba besum wo ewo sa ekwan ne so nene nkoma ye ba bedie no nyina gina se bia watu kwan na wa free UK na wo se ba back na wo ba be wramu na ye dina se ye ma wo wramu ede na obeye eno ho enkomo ene anope ye ne wo ba betwetwe se de be ya woni ebeda ho na se bibisa eto a wahu ne o de be ya broni o se deny entry to the UK at the airport entino ede na obeye se bibisa eto a wo ba na wo ba be wramu de wo kono papa wo ba no wo ba be wramu ye se ye ma me wramu e bi ye toto wa no no wentimi anyi won nsem bi anu yi afi yesi e ma wunwem se ba ne sa ede e na esese wo ye we ene topica ye ba be ho discussion e wodwumedi so ntino bo modin atam kutu na to nsafre onua frɛ wadanfo ne ka kyerɛ ne se dwumedi na duru so na ombra emetie bi wonim se ebre ma ye ho kwan e ma ye bie ye phone lines no etum se de be ya wa wo hwɛ ye e wo Facebook na wa wo tie ye e wo radio no so no ubetimi afre na obisa question bia opese ubisa lawyer enu nti na brace mu no mede ye phone lines no ebetudwa ama se opese ofre na o kire wa adwen a ofre na opese ubisa question a eno so no watimi aye ne sa afefe efe midi ede mama lense de onim na na me lawyer Daniel Kwe na ye ba bedi edwuma sa brady Mame enchia lawyer na ye mfedwumedi ni nhihye so. Lawyer, good morning.
Good morning, Mama Len.
Ibacha ho ye.
Me ho ye pa, I'm so the who esie kakra. But we are happy to see you back.
Thank you so much. Lawyer, no kwa dey topic na me dey atudwa e dey ama ye ntiefo. Me pa chochi a omo ma ye na afei se opese eno ne emfa nhase ana se wo bibia opese oboboso kakra de kire ansa na yakọ ene main topic ne so anisrewa if I
you me da se bebre Mama Len enanopa we dey me chia ye tiefo enia na se dey Mama Len kan ye no ene topic for discussion no being denied entry to the UK at the airports. And your airports in Kwa, a bit me as a over land borders, ni behavior over Dover, now Bana, that stop you, but mainly any point of entry be out by UK be out from time to time, and for encounter problems, and discussion, make a semi church what you need to do at the cronty meeting age now, and I now also the steps are waiting a take now, if I want to the next available flight and if I will call but before that, there are a few things I'm say Bosso Kakra say from last week in year started a series of challenging home office refusals, and this part and also forms part of that series now because Nini say you may refuse you bet me refuse you why this application, you bet me refuse you say why application for renewal of your leave to remain in UK has say the other point a bit may refuse you, so we do airports now UK border force for also a refuse you. But last weekend there were a few changes home office for announce so kakra and then so the person will so briefly and Senamako topic one of the main changes are, if you can see for announcing borders on the fact say PCR with all work permit routes are a way UK has say or my possible say ABA with the skilled worker visa ever Ebiawa has as a care worker because this year I am very common UK has yanko for Edeba UK be brave into Yakofa if Amanone Edwaba Chrome has as a care worker now Abia because of Yarienti, ABA, because because of something, health reasons, you are not able to do the number of hours as a year in order to meet your minimum income threshold, which is expected now. Reduce hours without it affecting your work permit, and as without you necessarily having to inform if you can see move for. So Obia Oba has say with skilled worker piano, they have a code internal for nursing workers and as a nursing assistants and as a care workers, for instance, code ASS 145. With this code, it comes with a going rate of salary. Into Obia or way care worker, we expect to say at least minimum salary are obey taken a year. £20,480 a year. If this amount then you need to be earning a year, now say now we employer and feel said the number of hours as we get in a week to meet that payments and is not able to pay you previously, this could have been a problem. Furthermore, we have a few changes on my year to allow more workers to come in from poultry production workers into seasonal workers heading towards the Christmas season, or maybe for people to allow more people to come in. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of Ghanaians making that application. I don't know. I wouldn't go much into details without wasting people's time, but major changes are, I feel that we need to let the TF1 understand changes to the EU settlement scheme. Changes to the EU settlement scheme seek to clarify, say, at time being in a family members are almost arriving in the UK after the transition period end, can start to build continuous qualifying period of residence for the purposes of the scheme. In says Uber Chrome has say amount settlement scheme and as a pre-settled status permits. Now the back room has here. There is a time I will wait to be a building continuous resident. Unya 5 years I will wait to me either Enya will indefinitely leave to remain. Or may see on my year clarification be kakra. And then what they have also done is they've made provisions any family member of an EU national or be arriving in UK with limited leave in a different immigration category or per se or year application echo scheme. You don't necessarily have to do it within the first 3 months. But over to me, a year application anytime before office and previously, the rule was all the different category of visa aba abia o bahase all the student visa and a buy student visa now what they buy and we do yen we say wo auntie bia na say o papa bia na so mama bia o wahase on one I would depend on ewono so we say would depend on so now we nya pre-settled status and only a better change student visa now with the buy so you want to switch to that one you were supposed to do it within the first 3 months I will wrap acronym and yes I will train after 3 months and some of the application with the current changes that means is that anytime and send our current visa you are allowed to make that application and it shouldn't be a problem. The final change I'm a person me boss creative workers. Regarding creative workers, from the 9th of November 2022, migrants are Omowo UK with standard visitors visa and as a permitted paid engagement visa. They will no longer be able to switch to creative workers visa, a temporary work visa. Say has with visitors visa na bia oba wabenya edwuma bi we creative worker na wabenya edwuma bi you wanted to do enye adia you will be able to switch to that visa anymore from the 9th of November. That's just a few weeks from today. Now before I head into your main topic for discussion, and then there are a few things in this one I feel I would like to use this platform and this opportunity to mention because sometimes maybe also within our community that you say one can someone you whatever it is that's it Fortwell Solicitors we have been and as you started practicing in as a BA and firm around 2017. Okay. Now, when we came into the industry, there were so many people are no more industry anymore than that. And being in the industry, we also realized that now Ghanaian lawyers and as a Ghanaian were had built a reputation for themselves. There was a time of Crown Po not in Crawford Crown Po did not even feel like somebody who never Ghana lawyers because of bad reputation and not a work system. So when we came into the industry, and I said when we started, one, we learned our trade from the very best. Secondly, when we started, we ensured and answered we said we are going to do things differently. One, we will let honesty lead our way. Into the Sauba Fortwell Solicitors, and as I hope I see you be money feel say, and you're possible say you bet me mawa. We will tell you points blank, say application ya hope I see a boy, and you're possible say your application meaning say they may refuse you, we will not take your money. We are one of the few firms that when we started, we're not charging for consultation, and we still don't charge for consultation. The reason why we did this, was we thought to say, in order to help our community, they did not have access to lawyers. And because of that, the length of time it take you for them to get and if they had known, and I said they had had proper legal advisor and came the ombe shorteno Africa in Profobe Brio Honoma or back room has here in Profit Musika ya yom nyama basa na wekani we lawyer biaji nyama wekani we dran no akutina ni chrome or the sikana kutina chrome ya. So there were so many things that was going on in the industry before we came in. Until when we came in, we decided, said no, they were in Profo here or Munyaman, we are going to do it differently. And then when we do it, we dedicate at least 10% of our time to do BBFN pro bono, meaning working for free. That is the reason why we're here in consultations and we don't charge, so that people will get access to legal advice. But for some time now, we have built our brand, we have built our reputation over the years. But recently, we have seen there are a number of firms they want to ride on the brand that we have built and the success that we have built. And we have to make it very, very clear using this platform, because we know there are people out there who will listen to it and they will get it. First and foremost, we know People have started using our colors. People have started using our logo. They almost designing and logos in any way, anyhow. We've seen all those things, but we ignore them. Sometimes, we don't want to really make an issue out of it. Yellow logo we registered. It's a registered trademark since 2018. So if you go to the trademark officer, our number is there. It's been registered. If you try to mess up with it and we want to come after you, we will come after you. But if you on man, so then you move on. But it is, however, very important for us to make it clear, say, it is not right, say, lawyer PK and now lawyer Patrick. And I said lawyer Patrick Opoku Buati. Now we catch up, we say we are lawyer PK, yem brow, and I'm a lawyer Daniel, yem brand office. Now in your office, it is not right.
No.
It's very, very important. And sometimes it's only a matter of time that we will start calling out names on this platform. And any platform that we get a chance to say, look, if Ofre now see me lawyer, when the lawyer doesn't work in my firm, I'll tell you, say this lawyer doesn't work in my firm, so don't come. But some people fire cheap, you see and brand, you see and logo, you see and reputation, and the friend from bomb office, the Jones, they are not supposed to take. And when we do these programs, okay, your number will screen also. My number ending in 161. It is I give my number out. My number and your private number. Everybody have access to that number. We have our office numbers. You call us, we don't charge you for consultation. We tell everybody, say, yeah, Honzi, yeah, Ben Honzi station. And I see a Ben Temper place.
And
it say Obi from not Nipanesu or backing, Nipanesu or Strap or Nipanesu or Hasi Brana, Fasike Bra. It is very important you understand. Say you are not going to the right place. And the Nipanek or Jew CK Binase, oh dear, Ben Frey H and Casim the command you pass me. When we come on this platform, it's clear. We are not hiding behind any screens. If you can see me clearly. You know where to find me. Internet, it is very, very important. Say, community so they'll be aware. Say, look, so Obi Fro and I will throw be now say independence in the go on the website, go on the laws. Even in Crawford or Honorable Grandpa, they are not even qualified solicitors, but they want to ride on the success that some of us or the reputation that we've built over the years. And I want to make this clear for people. But Joe, minya bema, o kona obi ko juicy canas odivia. Ben friend me in soon good to say, because the say, oh, you see, and that's what you see, and that's what you see. When you come to us, and you be biana, and we tell people, and you be biana, we do, the no. We will tell you, see here. For instance, say, a person who apply for student visa. Previously, you catch us say, hey, 2 stages in the year apply student visa. The first stage, is getting a university admission. Then the second stage is getting your visa to come to the country. It's 2 distinct processes. First, answer now obey student visa application. So obey your Fortwell Solicitors that will tell you wow. Work where your student visa application area. Then when you now cast a number and as an offer letter area, you come to us, then we will help you with the visa application. Later on, when we had the opportunity and to be able to partner with a lot of the universities in UK, at the moment we have partnership with about 95 of the universities.
Wow.
Me a student visa from start to finish. Then we move on to the next stage to do the visa application. The member platform, we would say it black and white. Obana first now we are doing it. When it comes to nursing application, I say care workers application. We were one of the first people who started making noise about care workers application since 2019, 2018. We were one of the first people to do that. Those times we had sponsors, Oba, so I passed the English language test, and that's Oba. Once you've passed it, we will assist you with one of our providers, and they will give you sponsorship license, and then you will come into the country to come and work as a nurse. Eventually, the sponsor left the system, so we didn't have any sponsor anymore. So friend now catch and say, oh lawyer, I'm passing the English test and person back at this stage. I'll tell you black and white. Say, at the moment, we don't have any sponsors, so don't come to us. Maybe our person will cause a job offer, baby. Nasa opese will buy your honoma. We are more than happy to assist you with the visa application, but we cannot assist you with the sponsorship application and I say offer letter because we don't have anybody on our team at the moment. But with any GSM for 5, she said, oh yeah, with you 7,000, with you 8,000, basic, and it is not right. You understand? Say wow, yeah, what you now can say me and me, yeah, mad, and me just as the normal sponsorship license. I don't have a problem with that. But Ben Casse, we are Juma Fortwell Solicitors, na me yes I way. And I say, be a friend lawyer say, na me yes I do. It doesn't matter, say, oh, only your lawyers need your first name, the same name, and I say anything. Yeah. But it's very, very important, say, you need to make your name clear. You need to build on your own reputation and do things in your own name. Don't ride on people's reputation to do things because we will tell you what it is. Now, moving on to your topic, it is very, very important, say, sometimes when people are coming from a fear, they need to be prepared because say Ube do airport say you are not prepared. If you can see for me, I'll stop you, and they can stop you for so many reasons. Okay, one of the reasons, and I say the most likely reason, you will be detained at the airport by customs is a belief say you pose a threat of absconding, and I say you don't have a return flight on your next journey or to show the officials at the border. And paying the brain, the commonest visa are in for by UK a visitors visa application. And for visitors visa application, when people are coming here with it, the expectation is a back room has say na bit na has say for good. Ba esrahe, oba besa we busuan for oba be we booking hotel na oba beda hotel, and then when you are done, you are going back. Until when you are making an application on the visitors visa form, you may be so said that Ben our person will buy that Ben our person will call. And Crawford Rebecca Charles say, oh, me person will call within 2 weeks, me person will call within 3 weeks, me person will call within 1 month. Whatever you have stated in your visa application, the expectation is that when you are coming at the airport, you will have a corresponding return tickets that shows to say you are continuing your journey. You feel chronic, and I say UK, we are call France, and I call Belgium for holidays. Until you have a visa that is taking you to Belgium, you have your things done properly. If you get to the airport and you have stated on your application form, say when you come to the UK, you are coming to stay here for 2 weeks. Now, will return tickets, 3 months, 4 months. Remember, say it does not tally with the information that you've given to them already, and for that reason, they would like to ask you more questions and further wait for them to clarify. Say indeed, you are a genuine visitor or not. Immigration officials will need to take your biometric information and search your bags more thoroughly if you have nothing to hide and yet something that it should be a problem. But of course, if you have plans, just assume say also be 1 week and be 2 weeks. 1 week and 2 weeks now will ban the marriage certificate, the birth certificate, the BEC certificate, SSC certificate. No, we O level, ni A level. No, so what's the signing here? I would be ashamed. I would the air back. Meanwhile, also be 2 weeks, be 3 weeks. Of course, if immigration officials everywhere will back the Nas Omusa in Niamana, they are going to question you and ask you, say, then the air costume that what I have said. Also, over and for 1 week, 2 weeks. Or marriage certificates inside the Mena was a good bag. And if I know what they call, then it becomes a problem. If that becomes an issue, as my catching Crawford said, there is no need, say, obey only immigration officials in the arguments at our airport for. Because once they've made a decision, say they are going to detain you, you arguing with them or you trying to fight with them or you trying to be rude or whatever, it's not going to make your matters any better. Okay. Sometimes, at that stage, at the airport, you will be asked, and I said we will strongly recommend, say, ube seeking professional advice at that stage. Say, now, the way in Yama air corner, it looks like a idea of ama wako ufi, and as Emma Quina, the panel babisha airport on Alpha Ediwakwa. At that stage, tell them, say you want to speak to a solicitor and you need one. Say, wouldn't it be they will be able to give you a more bail application. I say dealing with bail applications or they can give to you for free. So over your numbers, so you can call us. If a out of office hours, that's our friend away in here. We always say just leave a message or send a text to us, say maybe at show airport or anything, and one of the team members will get back to you and make sure say we deal with the issue for you. Sometimes it doesn't matter your intentions. You may have the genuine intention, whatever, but nowadays, we have seen a lot of people with students visa. They are coming here September, October. A lot of people come here with a student visa to come and learn. But a demo application they have never seen the application form before. Even though the expectation is a your application every year, who in the was signing for application. When you are signing up, they have written a number of things that the expectation is over kind answer that was signed. Once you are reading that, you will begin to appreciate, say, the expectation is when I fill a form by yourself. And then when I fill a form by yourself, now you have knowledge of all the information that has been put on that application form. Into the minya don't get the visa Emma we are don't say connection man and as me agent abuame hama menya me visa bibia kama into the meba approach without taking the need or without taking the time for you to read the application form now or the year now or the core because we bet me to airports need be some questions about it and then we need and no who say they'll be answer those questions and it will become a problem. I have seen people who have come here to university and even course now or babe or need anything about the course. How do you expect them officer to allow you to be back? It's not possible. So it is very, very, very important. Say, answer anybody is coming here. You understand the type of application are why forms now are failing, information are what they are to hold them. Say they'll be do airports and be a problem. Say if you are coming here now, you say. Why your previous applications am a year refuse you and I say what tries over by UK previously I'm a win to me I'm by UK for whatever reason. It will be very important you come very prepared because questions about the previous entry may be asked but and it is very, very important you understand that. So if you have been ever been detained at the airport in by the UK authorities in previously, any questions anytime you are coming piano that can be raised, they can be question marks, and the likelihood say they'll stop you in besides our questions is very high. So you need to come prepared. Sometimes people may not have that information already. ABI 10 years ago, he thinks it is done and dusted, but on Kai, whatever is going on. Before you travel, you can contact a lawyer. The lawyer can assist you to obtain a record of that interview now 10 years ago, 5 years ago from the Home Office, so that you go over it. We make sure say you are well prepared and vested in those questions before you come in, because don't assume say woe ban or review and you are coming in without any problem. That can also be a challenge when you get to the airport. Obia or Bebiano should be prepared for that. The third issue that becomes a problem for a lot of people. Normally, they say, backroom has here. We say there should be passports now. What they ban should be valid for at least 6 months. The 6 months now ban say now let's say we get application for visitors visa, but at the time I win visa maybe we are and as at the time I win visa Sikana now you were expecting say or they will track tickets how they are banner. Sikana so a short year so we Sika and track ticket straight away. And then you are coming at the later part of your visitor's visa. Remember, say you will be stopped and you'll be asked questions. So you need to be prepared for that. See amount 6 months visitors visa. 6 months now the demand will know a bit expire maybe December because the demand 6 months ago. But December when a bit expire. When to akabe 1 month now visa ne wu na amfansana we decided say we'll be back. Remember, say when you get to the airport, you will be stopped you'll be asked questions. Say, a ban is saying, and I went to me amba at the time I will say this is very, very important. And yes, sir, a big problem. We also have situations whereby Obi Ohodnuma, your man is 6 months visitors visa. Your man is 6 months visitors visa. No, wa back room has you are me 2 weeks. Pepe. Owie no okofie before a visa ni be would also a will be quickly as a hako. A one visa a valid year, but Ukasa Uba has a back pay. And I was an Ababio. The entry clearance and as a Nipana or port official and have every right say Obe Bisa say second time now obey then time ben now then like they will want to query you to find out say indeed you are coming here for the stated reason that you are coming here and yes I know there on the mount Abakuma say normally no so the Oma backroom has say Oma overstayed previously. If you go and you are coming back, remember, say, and also no questions will be asked. Into the periods of overstaying of up to 28 days, are not counted by the Home Office. So if you overstay for 28 days, it's not counted. But remember, say it may be some questions. Even though and no interest and yes, they should allow you to come in, but they still have every right to ask a ban is saying, and the last time I will buy and who overstay over up to 28 days. Very, very important. Until they say, oh, buy in the area of COVID, and I went to me uncle within the stated time now. Remember, say, so oh, buy, you need to be prepared. Probably it will be advisable sir, what the evidence and the show so that when you are asked those questions at the airport, you'll be able to then give it to them and answer those questions. It is some of the questions that you may be at our airport, your travel plans, how you will spend your time in the UK. Into the Oba now, application, no see me by me Big Ben, local visit Big Ben. Na mako Trafalgar Square, na mako Buckingham Palace, na mako ha, and I will throw our application form. So be prepared, say when you ask those questions at the airport, and you are ready to answer the same questions at the airport. And yes, sir, it makes me say problem at the amount. The popular question it's me beside say, how do you intend to support yourself? The way you support yourself, this question goes for almost anybody who is coming to the UK. Internet say, oh, by UK with visitors visa, you may say, how are you going to support yourself? You see, can I show on Obibeka said, "We card so." They just said the card. No, when you see biometric card so. Yeah, this is a good biometric card. So you feel good biometric card so. Oh, visa card so, and as our bank account, but you need to understand all these things. Maybe now on that end can be because what is so big and also can be. Being your be prepared, and yes, sir, a big problem. The amounts currently you have in your bank account, and also you need to be able to know it. Or you already says you can't hit in on your account to an also to papa so near a big problem. Normally, no, over to me, a use website, dear friend, Rwanda.com and check the exchange rate at the time now over. Until you be so quickly, no exchange, no catch them say this is what is happening. Maybe why they what they catch them. See, you stop you and as you refuse to entry. There are certain things that could happen. Either they can grant you temporary admission, say letter B na be reported our Home Office for a honor every week till the time I will be called. And I say letter B say oh near season passport. A do time I will be seen and near the passport na the Asia airport. And in your friend temporary admission. If you more on so you be catch them say you refuse to entry either say over train or airport or the next flight na airco chrome back near the water so and now so see the local detention center the next morning near the Wabeto the next available flights so most times if they decide to refuse you entry you might have a right to do what we call administrative review depending on the type of visa I would buy. If you are coming with a student visa you may have administrative review chance to do that. Make sure say you don't waive your right to do that administrative review. I have seen people like say coffee Your money as you sign this document to you be and because they think say indeed they are going to leave them then they sign it. They don't know say they are waiving their right to do administrative review, and administrative review will take a very long time, and most of the time you be just whilst your administrative review is being looked at. Before you sign any document at the airport, if you are not too sure about it, that's why we put our numbers out there. Give us a call, and we'll be more than happy to advise you on what the contents of that letter is and whatever you have to do over there. The typical maximum time I demand in for temporary admission 1 week, but say the American, the amount 1 week crowd, but that's when you feel say you are not happy, and I say you've been hard done. Now you want to challenge that. There's a possibility to over challenge it. If you want me, make sure say we don't have a right to challenge it, and they don't have a right to appeal. I always tell people on this platform, say there is no decision that a public official can make in the UK that is not challengeable. So the fact that you don't have a right of appeal does not mean that decision cannot be challenged. There's a difference between having a right of appeal. There's a difference between having a right to the administrative review, and then there's a difference between having the possibility to challenge any decision by way of what we normally call judicial review. Into this year, catch-all say you don't have a right to challenge another, the right to appeal any decision. It does not prevent you from challenging that by way of judicial review, and that is what in certain circumstances we will do to prevent them within that short period of time. It's really depending on the time that you get in touch, we may be able to assist you. Sometimes we tell people say application now if a who work and same and now say who history be and answer na wo back room has here. It doesn't hurt so be friend lawyer. Waka chere say me you the lawyer me pacho some time ago maybe they stop pay me airport. And I must have kunya visa and I member. But member Saturday ya airway. Me documents in ya shemuma me answer na maba. We can look at those documents and advise you. And then we also know when you are coming, so that in case you say, oh, Bani has stopped you, now you give us a call, we can be able to reach out. We have the documents to challenge that decision straight away, because it is only at the airport and I to maybe remove you within 6 or 7 or 8 hours of your arrival. And you may not have enough chance before you know it's near the whole course. So it is very, very important saying, if you are coming and you have a checkered history, you have a colorful history of coming to the UK, very advisable when lawyers discuss it. It is also good to know, say, you decided to do call immigration center. You bet me actual phone. But most of the time, if you can see for the Bema access to phone so that you can call your family members, you can call a lawyer if you want to. Once you go there, we have time and we will be able to assist you. Either say a bail application amount, either say you're challenging the decision to remove you back. There are so many ways and means I wait media at the AU if you chrome or no say they are forcibly and remove you and you chrome. But sometimes so the trainers are case say possible. Not better say while we try tickets we will do that, because if the UK VI forcibly remove you from the UK, you face a 10-year ban from coming back to the UK, and you may not want that. Depending on the circumstance, depending on the Nyama Wakatre, if you can see more for our airport or no, we may advise you say Bema, why travel tickets now confused. Say they are all NASA will be an open be decided about the file with me about back to the UK. So I believe say at this stage, it will only be fair, say, you be my listeners, me and viewers, opportunity, not question be a one or not almost so committee me ebisa.
Okay. Lawyer, I ever that say, oh, Inchimua, what dear my everything I am out, a BM say, Afe, and or share our Facebook, and I say, would say, our radio, Nusua, I am out a quaba. And that lawyer near Dinkomo be from last week ni nyina de omke kan nyina no wabrobo so e de achre de aba be see ene yen topic ne so me gidi se watie ni nyina e bia wo question bia pese ubisa lawyer sabre ye ba be phone lines no atum wo hwe e wo Facebook am say for de omo question at to Facebook wo hwe be read question am lawyer ano e de amount wo betumi de question no at to Facebook so am ya ken kan amao anase ubetimi afreye SC 0203 735 8820 0203 735 8820 anase ubetimi afresi mobile so 0778 793 9958 0778 793 9958 ude o question bia eba lawyer ebe yi ano edi amount fefefe na yeko yenim ewo sa kwan no eso eno no dey read the question type so question bia betimi afre lawyer ebrese mususu me the lawyer number ebetudwa edi amount so pese okọ Fortwell so na ukoko hu Fortwell for mo boa wo ewo question bia chire so na se bibia application bia eno so be betudwa edi amount so ata wo hwe so numbers ne etwegu ewo screen so bi wo ha or share space me and you need to say the match every day as still but make can edit amount wo person so ahwe screen so wo share wo Facebook I'll bet me who numbers no screen so na and wa contact Fortwell for so edit free ho no answer na me conquer for questions ne so no pese bia yenua no bi etia no na wo say me bisa questions so me bisa course de be ya bet me hu niema ehihye mu nyina edit the person ni hu ni say yemfa ne say obi ba ye gina no te say de na wo ma yemfa to hu bi say oba okita marriage certificate whatever ni nyina ya stop say enipa any ade wo based on say sa na me kita ni nyina se ebusa no question na ototo papa so ohun how a obesi yi ne nsem na no a ehọ na no betimi a request say o pese wo ne lawyer kasa na say o pese den na ho na ese se wo ye ni pese me ehọ no kire mu kakra and I still I ebusa the question say wo yi ano me pese me hu say point ben na obetimi ebusa say metimi enya lawyer na
yeah the point na omo be catch say don't feel say we a genuine visitor and I said the point there be catch say yeah ma wo emba kro ni mu ebiom because you feel say application na we you know enye genuine because you see we don't want a situation where omubenya bibi a friend or bia omube infer say kind of credit and as a unye genuine person
yeah
into no say who do airport on na you be south questions school be na wo call we say we a degree be answer na wo benya o masters na be south university questions na the expectation is you should be able to answer those questions
yeah
but who answer we na answer na or the man no ultimately say nipa na baba catch us say no me feel say answers now the ama millennial no and classroom and answer me feel say won't genuine students as you proclaim into paper won kofia at that stage you know catch me say okay say over 70 kofia I feel say that is a decision the decision is say me feel say answer now the ama no and classroom to be do coffee. That's the decision of the idea or the amount. Into that decision, you know, you have a right to challenge that decision.
Right.
Into no and no now be catching and say, okay, that's why a decision, but I feel say at this very point, you know, except me lawyer before I can agree to whatever it is. It is almost somebody coffee. Let me speak to my lawyer. You have every right to be allowed to make that phone call to speak to a lawyer.
Okay.
And also your family member at that stage. You know, okay, now I just go away we are as all for a lawyer.
For lawyer. Yeah, that's it. Oh, hold on. So, lawyer, my sad about see my second question. So, maybe I'll be friend lawyer no. Okay, yeah, so yeah, do I call a immigration center? A hono quiet bedroom phone said you walk on. Near bedroom phone, lawyer and number, number my chance I'm what every phone, so and I say, no. How does it work?
They will, if you tell them, say, you want to make a quick call, either to your family member or to your lawyer, and the lawyer's number, no, phone, so you have every right to be given access to that phone.
Oh, okay.
It's very important. If you allow access to that phone, then we breach your rights. Okay, because Chrome has said, everything, you need to follow the rules. And caseworker now or make a decision, understands perfectly well, say in that situation, they need to give you access to that phone. And you can insist if you are access to that phone or family member now or baby share with airports, you have every right to let them know, say this AC because Nipa knows about airports or about the file. So you have every right to call one or two people, your family member and a lawyer at that stage.
Okay. Mami, call a Facebook question. Freedom Center Luton or say what approach can be taken if FLR renewal application has taken 13 months with the Home Office? Every approach has been taken via a solicitor, MP, and personal correspondence to the Home Office. Okay, me patch in the question answer.
The question answer I application for FLRFP renewal. Because FLRFP are not based on family or private life. In our application for 30 months and a decision then by. We all understand at the moment say decisions are taking longer than normal. But 30 months is a very long time. If for one reason or the other, the decision is taking longer, now lawyer whatever they need to do. The only alternative and answer way out with me taking the case on is to go to court.
Okay.
And you can go to court for that. Until there's white row with MP, white row BBR, and as an Indian and Kosi BBR, then you have to take the matter to court. If you come to us, we'll be able to assist you with that court process and as a court application. And that's the only way that will force them, because if we call court and that's a new case now, they will need to compensate you, they will need to pay you the legal fees now the chair the courts, and they wouldn't want to do that. At that very moment, they will want to make a decision very quickly. And I will be very surprised as our lawyer and suggest this. The only problem, they say, question, it will cost him money. Until say, I suggest them on person which you are now fair enough, but that is an alternative, and that is an option available to that person.
Okay. That's a lawyer. You call a next question. So we're free. Frank Amo watching a honomo. Is it still possible to marry an EU national in the UK to get your legal documents without going home? Or also a question and no.
Any possible say and no and casino. You are now getting married to the EU national. Say if the circumstances are different, let's assume say only Obana and answer only Berman, it's not a fear bakumu for 2 years before UK EU anymore. And then you are now getting married, then it will be possible to application without you necessarily going back home. With the explanation at the Crontia went to me application before transition period in a payment. But if you don't have any reasonable excuse at the Crontia went to me application before transition period in payment, then the best thing is say now application ever. I know say and pay the brain, you catch and for said that is the only option. And I also know say and pay the brain and catch as a lawyer who they wouldn't mean young coffee near Kwani and Babiuma near anything. And I keep on telling people, say, look, say if Wabishia or Bao Kruma say Wabishia Bema El Kruma Nyame enye wadom ema untimi enwo ba at the moment. Now say you are thinking self as or regularizing who stay. The best thing is say the application amount wa kofi. Before you catch yourself, we will make sure that we've obtained all the necessary documents that we need to successfully make an application for you. We've gathered everything. Area and catch yourself. 9 out of 10, if you are very honest and sincere with us, ube aba without any problem. Maximum 3 months, no aba. 4 months, no aba. Very easy. The times are obeti so obisi minya way meti say madam for kwere wan babio but you say we call one bad you, media no. The reason why I be a nipa koye a one bad you is the fact that one can credit. I have seen cases whereby in Crawford Betina has said so many years. Ya chiomo driving without insurance. Ya chiomo driving without driving license. And ya chiomo reporting to the police station. They don't report. They don't know say about Monsano. Or beka chiomo lawyer and they say, oh, me person me know she will be. They say Okofi na bra. On can show say BBC SRL. Or call na ya born in San na akuyi PSA. Na ukra 2019 ye chio. Ya hwehwe wamba. It's very, very important. Say you are honest and truthful to your lawyer, then they will advise you appropriately. Say Kofi na bra and as a don't Kofi.
Okay. That's the lawyer. Answer na met was on your brand copa, but me busan for question answer we. But then before say be free radio no so no Mr. Rawa say uti radio no so na person contact Fortwell for na omo boawa on number any free omo office line is 0203 325 7030 0203 325 7030 and I say free mobile 07944 976161 07944 976161 na free omo no muntimi emboa ewo esa kwan no so wo hwe ewo Facebook and numbers no ewo screen so eno so betimi afa free hono and I say ni sisu biem dia ma say free landline no and office line 0203 325 7030 0203 325 7030 and I say mobile 07944 976161 na eno lawyer intimi emboa ewo sa kwan so we every Franklin hon lawyer they all can say whatna chrome has say for so many years na woni nkrata na onya yi uni ene ne ware say wanya nkrata ba opese okofie na dia odin ho kochire abusuafo so betimi advice no say de be ya it's been a while I won kofie na say de you betimi a stop you near bisa questions ne ade no e na sese wo hu na wotimi prepare ne ho se okọ na oba so nim so wo kọ dia obi abema o ne we are crash o ba wo ba eno ne ni asem no e ni ade e sese wo hu o se advice be na ade be man Franklin
the amount crata on the basis of what worry will be out of EU national na unko fear for a very long time now you are going home. You need to understand says oh babaka the basically results that we and auku away. So you need to have that information. Obi o honoma o tu kwan no na me yere so accord to Holland. Na so ko Germany. Anti Chrome has said. The Ubedu airport honum na stop you na results that we and as ukunu away here. Not one no echo to papa so straight away no they would like to make further inquiries. They would like to call your wife. I've seen situations whereby in Kofu Edu airports near Sitina Hase ye mfre o yire na ombefa in airports and I mfre ukunu na ombefa in airports. We've seen that before. Internet, it is very, 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 very important. Say, oh kwa, you don't have a problem. Dana will return no. Make sure say we rate and I will or ya where's the way to coin and I will be basa that way. Say there your friend obetimi ede eyi ano. You should have the contact number ready because possible say it's me and afraid. Sometimes we can become so naive and we think say oh because they did me 5 years visa amameno me okay. We took finance and background part and yet idea will be any question. But you need to understand say possible say if they have any doubts they will be able to query you. They'll be able to ask you where your husband is, where's your wife. Yeah, until have those answers ready. Say the bisawa wait me the year. Maybe okay say into your age ma and all these things it's a exactly. And information with just a small check, you know. Or wait me find out age because or check your national insurance number history. Or wait me who say, oh, I have say it now with your taxes, I have say it now DSA. So when we are traveling in that state now a woman, we should not take things for granted. We should be prepared. If you are prepared and you are asked the question that you not be caught unawares. Most of the time now, the reason why people have problems and challenges during that period is they are caught unawares. Now they need that also say you need to answer that question. If you beside the pedal, I am confused. if a or to papa. So if you are aware and you understand that these are questions that can easily be asked at the point of entry, you will come prepared.
No, yes, and done it to say, frankly, question, yen done it, say, will be a young crata, based and say, be a nipan on in atna for a while, and a for the dear man until one in any hobby. Sanipan were too quite now or bow, no so swear.
Say, nipani ni any hobby. Very important question and multi answering. Say, why worry EU national? That's a winning any hobby into why a divorce certificate. Your application be a friend a retention of rights that you need to make straight away. And so now way to point. Ben jai wojiri and I say ben jai wukunu. Now we need decree absolute and I won't find to them. Now one can say me 2 point akko aba. Okay, because when you say visa are valid for 5 years. Even though a valid for 5 years, that leave to remain was given to you on the basis say worry EU national. But say our any a group na answer na ube 2 point why yes our retention of rights now. You bet me actual our airport on na yaketeli and as ye trap on crata and then they will not give you access to come back. And by the time you challenge it and deal with that problem, na a yensem bebre and a cat bebre. So ansana will be 2 points. So when you obana na beman any hope not we divorce certificate now making sure so why application for retention of right. What tend to happen is in Crawford year or more application for pre-settled status near more 5 years. Now after 3 years and now 4 years, our any enquiry no significant power and my bread me worry you now we jai our because they feel say I can't 1 year pay. Now I might qualify for indefinite. There is no need for them to do anything. If you don't do anything, now if you can see for so you bet me I just and craft an if you will say. So if you can see for answer and so now one gets out the echo more airports. Now you be so here where he grew and now see oh ye jaya. That means he said Sankrat and the mount and yet valid. And for that reason it's you wait me agile. And as you wait me I cause problems at the amount. Into a very, very, very important say at that very stage now with Jaya Awariano, you will take the necessary steps to ensure our retention of rights once account. Better just a retention of rights, it might not be indefinite leave to remain, but it doesn't matter. Make sure so you get that indefinite leave to remain. I have seen cases and Grofona started divorce. So yeah, divorce it take you up to 6 months and send away we divorce. But Ubenya be a friend decree nice side. Decree nice side certificate in the back and son a decree absolute certificate in the ABBA. Decree nice side by we now decree absolute now. So it doesn't mean so we tell our real. Until the only so person to coin. That's a decree nice side by we are. Hold on to making an application for the decree absolute until say we to coin aqua ABBA and send away application for decree absolute.
Okay. If that lawyer say, Mammy, a kia pokia or say Fortwell Solicitors. The best law firm in London. Yanini ya ajune pa kesiye pa. Saso nana ajima enchi kesiye enkoma osi good morning Mama Len and then lawyer Dan good morning to you too. Ana afe ejewa esi good morning lawyer. Munyina enchi kesiye enkoma obi biara yehwe ye bre na asokra apa ho. Muhudo enti no ebre ni abre nyina no lawyer ejebre ebina de bia se obeba na obekirikire niema eni so ama yeni adeda ho no ama yehu niema se de niema si ko ne ba bia di anam obesi ni niema ebesi asesa e de free abrabo mu enu ntino me say number ni so dim for the last time say contact Fortwell Solicitors for office line 0203 325 7030 0203 325 7030 and I say mobile 07944 976161 07944 976161 and no ofra was see when you did the decrana ni be so on the ote nti no ofra obefa nti bomodi ase obefre lawyer Daniel Kwai na wetimi aboa o ewo eye de echiru su bia na se immigration sense and bibia man so twi bibia wo de kwa ombetimi aboa e wo sa kwan no so na kai ho se said the lawyer chiremu no omo de asi omo ho oda fato omo ho so se omo de initial consultation no omo e free nti ukoko hu omo mbeje omo nje hwe emfree ho no mo mbeje wa tu e wo e sa kwan no so mesrem a lawyer kasa no kasa bebre sometimes no mentiase say ya na ye yesa obi bre ne ho na o building e carry na o building bibia na wo pese o fanya nsakwan bi so na wo de say niema wo ye ne sa enyi wo ye sa akwa nyame enhira enti wo so kobo modern na build wo de enye de obi a building na akwa wia no akọ claim say wo de say na say wo de say wo photo or whatever misramo a mema ye ni so enda ho e wo sa akwa ne so say photo of ba omo chi akwan omo chiro be bi omo office address omo do omo nimu nyina eba enti se wo obi efa kwatikwan bi so no be catch us so ye adwuma of Fortwell na hu ne se ne nsem bi a wo keka no enye de Fortwell for ba na omo ka ane de omo chira na hu se obetwa 419 bi e de akọ nti misra wa say scammers omo they are all over the place nti no esese wo ma wani eda ho no mo na hu se de obesi atoto wo niema eyiye e wo sa kwan ne so aseda kese ene de be mo bibi I think say akwesi adujemfi wa yira na kwan em say no officer Jones na be program na strawa had any politics sem na ye kenti no question na answer I don't know whatever comment na da ho no nya de a e beti be video was a platform you nti so hwe na so hu say yanka bibia we enye Jones show no Mr. Jones beba nyampo ochina hia no na ene ne mfanfe so ewo eho sa kwan so nti no ya beda obi biara se da ne da ye ba we aso na wutie na wo support dwumedie wo like na wo share se wo like na wo share ya be patcho abomodin asa wo be call na wa like na wa share program na ye ebeda GN radio yen platform ne so sa kobo ne tie biem ne fa afutuo efa free mu e wo sa kwan ne so nyame enhira ye nyina se ya aso tie nyame ya adma ye be sa hia se de onim no na wo twe se ne ebna da bia e na ye ba wa kwan so 10 bo pe ne ahya ase ne asore so 11 enti no ye de aseda PSA e de be ma obi biara lawyer. Thank you so much. Said Daneda. In fact, I said, "I'm Musa. So last year we come back to be our we can be a chat to Anna."
Oh, but so I'm saying, Nian, 7 years of chat. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, that's the part. Nyampa, you be share na what you send. You be jao na. So you're a very busy person. No, I got to our Jumas. Nyami had my be share next week. Thank you so much. That's it. You, I was young. I had you do be see better. Lawyer Dana says ene ode ensempadre ya me yesu enti no yakra obi biara bye bye
yo Ghana fo aye won ingresi approach mai mu ha ya twedi yenye emranimfo a won akwadare wo emranimu a poto kasa mu ye kasa a lawyer fo enti ne nuanom mumyemfo ye immigration ensem nyina enko dan wo mo Fortwell Solicitors emranimu akuku drofo se watna ha che ombebua wo ma wonsa ka won krata na se wedi edron so a eyo mo kokokra eba ni nipa sitena mu ani adwuma mu nsem bia omudim akotene pa omo wo mre di mani pa bia na de ni ka wo mpo ni se no consultation fee.
Fortwell Solicitors always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad. Fortwell Solicitors also deals with long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Fortwell Solicitors is located at
Unit 1, ground floor, Katrina House, 58 Clarendon Road, London, N80DJ. Nearest tube station, Tempark Lane and Wood Green. Overground, Holmes Station. Buses 41 to Archway and 144 to Maswell Hill. For more info, call 0203 3257 030. Call our 24-hour line on 0754 8701 011. Website www.fortwellsolicitors.com.
Opening hours Monday to Friday 9:30 to 5:30 p.m.
Thursday beyond Young Milton Keynes.
Fortwell Solicitors is regulated by SRA.
Fortwell Solicitors.
You are listening to GN Radio UK.